Remember at the beginning of this show, Ed, and we said, no, Pokemon, of course, they're not supposed to be scary. This this. If I wasn't already convinced, this is concrete proof that the people that are creating Pokemon are sick.
Yes,
they are sick.
Very much so. Pokemon used to be humans.
Fiction.
Nah, it's true.
How did Pokemon used to be humans?
Yeah, apparently Pokemon used to be. I'll send you the article.
Really?
Pokemon used to be humans. I was actually shocked about that. It's very dark, twisted.
Can you imagine that? Okay, so listeners, instead of animals being caught, guess what? We're gonna capture people and get them to fight.
I'll send you the game article now. Pokemons that used to be human. It's so dark, right? The number one. Guess who the number one was that used to be a human?
Who?
Actually, you might not know this one. Number 2 is your favorite.
Oh, Alakazam.
No, Kadabra. You haven't done Alakazam.
Oh, Kadabra, sorry.
Yeah.
Alakazam is the final form.
No, it's not. It's the final form, exactly. Anyway, there you go. Apparently, Pokemon used to be. So you had Kadabra, Yamask. I don't know if you know that. I didn't even know that. But that apparently even has a face on his body.
Okay, so one, you answered the question wrong. You said Pokemon used to be human.
Yeah.
No, this is talking about select Pokemons that used to be humans. Not all Pokemon.
It's fine.
Okay, well, let's one thing. So listeners, today I've won this one. We've gone into the realm of just nonsense now. So just to quickly wrap up,
I said
this
some,
one.
Okay, fine.
I've won.
I should have said some Pokemon, but yeah,
I've won this one. So I've won this round. Fair enough. Now let's just talk, because this is actually an interesting article. To be fair, Ed. This is actually an interesting article. So the article that Ed just sent me, it will be in the show notes. Is that there are certain Pokemon that used to be human, and by some horrible twist of fate, ended up as Pokemon. So I'll go through the top 10. Now, some of these I have never heard. The first one, Spirit Tomb.
Oh, Spirit Tomb. Sorry, Spirit Tomb. Yeah,
Spirit Tomb. This is from the era where the designers are just pulling things. They're asking children to draw things. That's what it looks like.
It does look like that. To be honest,
I'm not even being rude. It looks like a child.
Like, Daddy, look at what I drew. Well done.
Yeah. This looks like a picture a child would drew and say, "Oh, look, I drew your picture." What is it? It's an animal. What animal? I don't know. That's okay.
The next one's not better.
The next one is even worse. It's called Sandygast. Now, listeners, Sandygast is a mound of sand with a spade at the top. Let me say that again. It is a mound of sand with a spade in the top. This is horrible. Okay. I'm not going to talk about them. Okay. Then number 8 is Drifloon. It's a
balloon.
It's a balloon
with a patched X on it.
It's a balloon with a plaster on it. And then the number 7 is the evolved form of the balloon. It's a bigger balloon.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so now let's start talking about the ones that actually look like Pokemon. So
yeah. These are the true OGs.
This is an OG one, Ghastly. So I'll read about this. So Ghastly. So the origin of this Pokemon was up for debate for several years. Pokemon Ultra Sun clarifies its past by saying that it was aggrieved spirits that possessed gases leaking from a graveyard. It's barely holding together, but it is really strong and can envelop and suffocate beings the size of elephants. So they are Ghastly is basically human spirits that possess gases leaking from a graveyard. That's pretty dark. And then number 5, Frostlass. And this one says that it's an icy Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Is the icy Pokemon is the result of a woman who died whilst lost on a snowy mountain. Her spirit possessed an icicle, which resulted in Frostlass. Let me say that again for you, for the people in the back. The Pokemon called Frostlass is an ice Pokemon that is the result of a woman who died on a mountain and possessed an icicle. walking on the it's unclear why she was on the mountain in the first place. But Frostlass, listen to this. This is the dark part. Frostlass has a craving for the souls of handsome men and freezes bodies as decoration in its cave. Stop this.
Pokemon is wild.
Stop
What?
this right now. We have a Pokemon who was a woman who possessed an icicle and now wants to kill men and hang them in a cave.
Oh gosh, this is wild. What?
Nah, this is
How is Pokemon for children?
Don't read the Pokédex entry. Just don't read it. Just don't read it.
That is wild. I didn't even read these ones. I just saw the article.
This is terrible.
This is crazy.
That was number 5. We're gonna read all of them because this is getting worse. Number 4, Phantom. Phantom is basically it looks like a tree stump, but with a ghost in it. Like think Casper the Friendly Ghost, but black and a stump on the head. Now, buckle up. Phantom are created when the spirits of children who became lost in the woods possess tree stumps. They can imitate a child's voice to lure people into the woods so that they become lost and turn into more phantoms to have companionship.
That's crazy.
And fun fact.
Read the fun fact.
Fun fact. Some people pick the leaves of the stumps for medicinal purposes because a child spirit possessed a tree stump. Let me go through this again. There's a Pokemon called Phantom where children who get lost in the woods possess a tree stump. Now the first question, how many children are being lost? Okay. How many children are being lost? That's the first question. If I was a politician in this world, immediately we need to save our children because every time I see it, can you imagine being God forbid, imagine being a parent in this world and a phantom turns up in your back garden. Immediately I'm saying, where's my child? Where is my child? Because that might be my child if they got lost in the woods. And now, and then they can hear the thing, if you start hearing them, guess what? They want you to get lost so you could turn into a phantom.
Oh,
come on. Oh, no.
That is dark. How are you gonna pick the leaves of children for medicinal purposes?
Can we imagine? Okay, let me just go quickly through the last 3. Number 3, Gengar. Yeah. Gengar, one of the OG ones. So it's a mischievous Pokemon that loves to play pranks and scare the living daylights out of people. They live in the shadows, blah 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 blah. So the reason why Gengar does this is because it was once a human and now wants others to join in on the hijinks. Now you may think, oh okay, so it's like a fun-loving Pokemon, that just wants to, it likes playing pranks and because it wants other people to join it. So because it wants other people to join on its pranks and hijinks, it kills people and hopes to turn their spirits into Pokemon. So
this is
it's
crazy.
A ghost predator seeking to create other ghosts in a vicious cycle of personal amusement.
Jeez.
If you see a Gengar, run. Because it ain't playing to hide. Gengar, do you know what Gengar is, Ed? Gengar is the Pokemon that created Final Destination. It was Gengar. It was Gengars.
Yes.
Those sick pranks that would kill people so it can turn more of them. Gengar was in Final Destination. I fixed it. Okay, cool. Number 2 is Kadabra, which, like Ed said, was one of my favorite solo special stories. Go and check that out. So apparently, according to its Pokédex entry for Pokemon Fire Red, Kadabra was a boy. Okay, this is not too bad. Kadabra was a boy with psychic abilities who woke up one morning to find out he had turned into a Pokemon, which is sad. And it's funny that I said it's not so bad in comparison to children that get to children who get lost in woods and turn into tree stumps. Anyway, so basically, Kadabra was a boy who woke up one morning to find out he turned into a Pokemon. Not only did this boy have to contend with the horrors of no longer being human and incapable of speech, but he is now a target of Pokemon trainers wanting to use his psychic abilities to get an edge over other trainers. Meanwhile, he's just trying to go home.
He just wants to be left alone.
To go home. He just wants his mum and dad. He's just trying to understand why he's now a Pokemon. Meanwhile, Ash is throwing a Pokeball at his head, saying, "I choose you." Nah, that's a mess. Okay, last one. Yamask. Okay, by far the most tragic case on this list. Yamasks are human spirits that carry masks said to... Oh my gosh.
This, goodness.
Yeah, I'm convinced. Remember at the beginning of this show, Ed, and we said, no, Pokemon, of course, they're not supposed to be scary. This, if I wasn't already convinced, this is concrete proof that the people that are creating Pokemon are sick.
Yes,
they are sick.
Very much so. Yes.
Let me quickly read this. So Yamasks, and Yamasks just look like, I don't know, like imagine like a Pokemon bird carrying a mask. That's kind of what it looks like a weird.
Not carrying, but their bodies. Oh,
it's
yeah,
like carrying a mask. Yeah. Okay. Yamasks are human spirits. Okay, so fair enough, they died somehow, but they're human spirits that carry masks. Listen to this. I'm going to say this again. Yamasks are human spirits that carry masks said to be their faces when they were alive. Yamasks are human spirits that carry the faces of when they were alive. When Yamasks...
You know what? If I saw that... Not even, it doesn't matter if it's in a dark alley or on a sunny, bright day.
It doesn't matter when it is.
It could
be midday. I could be in a field of lilies, a field of sunflowers. I could be surrounded by laughing children. I see a Yamask, I'm running. I am sprinting. When Yamasks look at their faces, they sometimes cry. If this wasn't tragic enough, it's important to remember that Yamasks retain many of its memories from its previous life as a human.
That's tragic. That is tragic. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yamask is arguably the only one, according to Pokemon canon, that remembers its former life as a human and suffers depression as a result. All other Pokemon except maybe Kadabra have been changed by the transformation into Pokemon, becoming monsters and animalistic beings driven by basic needs and desires. But not Yamask. They are aware of what happened to them and live with that tragedy every time they look at the mask that was once their face.
Nah, whoever be creating Pokemon, man.
No.
This is wild.
So I refuse to believe that's true, personally. So I'm just going to go to Pokemon.com. And you think I'm joking. I'm on Pokemon.com right now. And I just want to see. So listeners, I am on Pokemon.com /UK/Pokedex // Yamask, Pokemon 562, if you're wondering. It wanders through the ruins by night, carrying a mask that said to have been the face it had when it was still human.
So it's true. It's not just another article trying to get clicks. What?
And there's two versions. There's a blue and a red. I don't know what the blue and the red means here. The blue, I don't know. I think so. And then the red one, that was the blue one. The red one says the spirit of a Pokemon from a bygone age became... Yeah, okay. A spirit of a person from a bygone age became this Pokemon. It rambles through ruins, searching for someone who knows its face.
So one has a face, one doesn't.
No. They both have face. They both have faces. So basically, someone is saying the other. Basically, is saying that
The other one trying to see if you know me. Like
exactly.
if you solo just tapped on my window.
And it's just a floating face.
It's just the face of your face.
Nah, Ed, and I wanted this to be false. I wanted to be like, oh, they're capping. Nah, I'm on Pokemon.com. Okay, I'm on the Pokédex, the official Pokédex.
Nah, this is seriously the dark side of Pokemon. Honestly,
people made this and thought, yeah, I'm having fun.
I'm here like a 7-8-year-old boy saying, "Yay, I choose you!" Cartoons. The sinister storylines behind these. You know what also makes it even worse? How many, for example, Frostlass? You would think that's just one Pokemon. Maybe it is. I don't know. But how many women died on the mountain? Because clearly it's not just one Pokemon, right? There's many variations of said Pokemon.
If I hear more than like 10 Pokemon, 10 Frostlass in a region, I'm thinking this village has a problem. People, women, please don't go into the mountain, okay? Because all our men are gonna get killed. All of them will get killed. Because you forget, Frostlass is the one. Now let's check Frostlass. I know, sorry listeners, we've been going on, but this has been derailed by this horror story. This has been derailed. Let's do Frostlass. I'm sorry, man. Frostlass is just a joke. I'm on the official. No, it is. This is true.
Oh, it's
Frostlass,
true.
number Pokemon 478. I'm gonna remind people, I'm on the official Pokemon.com website, Pokédex. Let me tell you what it says. This is even worse. When it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them and takes them to a chilly den where they can become decorations. Stop. Let me pause you there. Let me read the other version. It freezes prey by blowing its minus 58 degree Fahrenheit breath. It is said to then secretly display its prey. Basically, listeners, you know when you go to a sneaker store and you have special edition sneakers in a glass cabinet? That's what it does to humans. You want to see my art collection? You want to see my art collection? I've got some special ones. This one is quite rare. Like I normally get lighter skinned person, but this person, if you look at his complexion, he has more melanin. I don't know where he came from. I found him on this Japanese mountain. He shouldn't have been here, but you can see this is my pride and joy. He has a name tag that says Ed. I don't know, but it's fantastic. I saw him on a mountain one time. I saw him on a Japanese mountain.
He was snowboarding.
He had this board. I broke the boards, but him, I kept him. I kept him. Don't touch him.
You know when he's they're thawing and then my eyes move and then there's another blow to freeze me again.
Sorry, sometimes it gets a bit warm in here. Lord,
this is
I don't want to
crazy.
hear anyone else ever tell me again that Pokemon is not a horror movie.
It honestly is. It's probably one of the darkest animes.
Meanwhile, 5-year-old people are like, I want Frostlass.
I want Pikachu.
And the thing is, if you look at Frostlass, it looks
so cute, honestly.
You know what? But the thing is, now that I know the truth,
she looks a bit sinister,
it
innit?
It looks suspect. It looks suspect. I remember, look at the hand. It's got one hand to its chin, like it's like.
Oh no, I'm looking at something else. I'm looking at the.
No. You need to look at the Pokédex Frostlass. Hold on, let me tag it. Let me tag it. Put it in the chat. Take a look at it. Just take a look at this.
Good.
Take a look at this. This looks like exactly what you said. This looks like it would actually say, "Come and look at my art collection. Look at it, Ed. Look at it. This is it looks exactly like it would say to you, "Come check out my art collection. I got something to show you." That's exactly what it looks like. I'm gonna wait for Ed's reaction. Just wait.
Oh my gosh. Yo, that's even
It
worse.
looks like it'll be like, I have a secret to tell you. Come.
People, just the link will be in the show notes, but if not, you could maybe you're doing something else. But imagine something looking coy. It looks like it's trying to be coy and cute. Like, I'm innocent.
And keep in mind, what did we say? If it likes you, it's like that character in Boondocks. I like ya, and I want ya. It could be the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. It's either way.
Yo, that is menacing.
This we need to be on.
That is menacing.
Okay, we need to go on CNN. We need to go on Fox News. People need to know the truth.
Oh,
protect.
My goodness. You know what? This is crazy. They're honestly one of the biggest revelations I found in anime. Like, I was just doing as a fact of fiction in terms of, and I knew it was a bit dark, but reading those, oh my goodness. My whole childhood changed.
Sorry to break the glass for everyone.
You know what? You mentioned, I remember we did an episode where you talked about how Pokemon were just pets, or no, caged animals. Right?
Just caged animals being force-fed steroids.
Force-fed steroids.
Steroids to battle to the death. That's what it is. Think about it. Your Pokemon. Imagine your Kadabra. So, okay, let's roll this back, people. You're Kadabra. So for listeners, let's go back again. Let's go back. What is Kadabra? Kadabra is a psychic Pokemon. So Kadabra used to be a boy, used to be a human boy that woke up one morning and found that they had turned into a Pokemon. He's shocked. He's concerned. He's worried. He wakes up in his bed. His mum comes in and says, there's a Pokemon. Get out of here. Throws the Pokemon out. He is shocked. Meanwhile, he runs into this Pokemon called Ash with a yellow rat. The Pokemon zaps him and he wakes up in a Pokeball. Then, that Pokeball, he gets released from the Pokeball and Ash is looking at him, giving him a thumbs up saying, let's go. Let's fight to the death. He gets knocked out. He wakes up with Nurse Joy. Ash looks at him and say, we need to do some training. Meanwhile, you're 7 years old. All you want is your mum and dad, and you don't know.
Oh no! Is he 9 years old?
Kadabra. Kadabra's just Kadabra.
Oh, Kadabra.
Just a child. Okay, just a boy that wants his parents.
Yeah, true.
And you've got this 12-year-old kid that's saying, "You're not doing enough. Here, take this pill. It will make you stronger. It will level you up. And how do you get leveled up? You're the first Pokemon going up against a Blastoise, wondering how am I going to get stronger? No.
Oh my goodness! You know, there's this whole. Did you see that? I think you even posted it. Where are you as strong as Ash?
Ash is the strongest person. There's this video on Instagram.
10-year-old, and he's holding 60 kg.
60 kg. He's carrying a Beedrill in both hands. No sweat. Like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. And in a Beedrill, let's just quickly check. Beedrill. Let me just tell you the weight of a Beedrill.
I think it's 59 kg or something.
Well, I'm going directly to the Pokedex. I want to know what the official one says right here.
He loved this
Pokedex.
I
love this Pokedex. I'm gonna be here all the time. So he carried a Beedrill. Okay, Ash is 12 years old. 10. Even better. He carried a Beedrill in both hands like it was nothing. You know how heavy a Beedrill is? 29.5 kilograms. 29.5 kilograms. For those of you who are in the US and you want to talk it to pounds, 65 pounds. 65 pounds. A 10-year-old. 10-year-old. Light work. Nah. Ash is on steroids himself.
There's another one. I just typed in on Google. There's another one who's like 72 kg and he's just cuddling it. There's another one where he's holding a tree stump, which is 630 kg. Can you just imagine holding a tree bark and just throwing that? Man, like Ash, yeah. Oh, Pokemon!
We need that technology in a Pokeball. That's what we need. That is
strongest 10-year-old.
Them Pokeballs are then capturing that all that mass and reducing it down to nothing. Physics does not exist in the Pokemon world.
Ah, goodness. That's just too much, man.
Listeners, you know, we've been going long enough. Maybe we need to either just sit back and just digest all these lessons that we learned. Okay.
Honestly, I don't remember the score. So, thank you very much, everyone, for listening.
Wait a second. Stop. Hold the phone. Beedrill.
I don't remember the score.
Is 60 kilograms. It's 60 pounds, or 29 or 30 kilograms. Beedrill is a bee. Imagine, Edge, you saw a bee that was 30 kilograms. You know when you go to the gym and you get that 20 plate? You know the 20 plate? Okay, add a 10 plate to that. Imagine a bee that heavy and it jabs you with stingers. Nah, you're finished.
Nah, you're done. You're done.
Finished.
You're done.
Finished.
You're finished.
Finished.
You're finished. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, I know this. Click on the next video before he lets it off. Impeccable form, by the way, and the Hunter x Hunter drip is... Get out of there! It's still there, though. Yes, but in his mind, it's gone.